What's up, everyone? It's your boy TJ Shoemaker here, back again with another video on the channel for you guys on the Are You Relevant Talk Show. Ladies and gentlemen, you see the title, you see the thumbnail. Let's get straight into the shit, my nigga. I am super excited to make this video. If you guys don't know, I love talking about fits. That's probably one of the biggest things that I just enjoy doing, because there's so many feds out there that are unique in their own way, and they're just so different and just it just makes me want to you know what I'm saying? Anyway, folks, we're going to be talking about OWA, owned by Miggy Raijin. It was recently revamped from the former Fed I'm already messing up. It was recently revamped by the former Fed VRW, formerly owned by Hazard. Hazard is an amazing friend of mine. Shout out to you, Hazard, and everything that you did do with VRW. But I'm going to put a screenshot, or not a screenshot, but yeah, a picture of the tweet that was posted by the OWA a couple days ago, making it official with the public announcement of, basically everything that happened, so you guys can, do what you want. Anyways, folks, so here we go. Let's read together as we always do, starting off with public announcement. It says, Vicious Roblox Wrestling officially announces that Hazard, I hope I say his last name correctly, Tsaryi, has stepped down as chairman. The promotion will be rebranded as the Online Wrestling Association, also known as the OWA. It will be ran and owned by Miggy Raijin. And it then goes on to say a definitive return date is currently being finalized and will be shared in the near future. For any questions or concerns, DM Last Romantics. So that's huge news, dude, because so many feds are ending, so many Raw wrestlers are leaving the community. They're sick and tired of the bullshit. And I know, I hear your concerns. There are so many people that come in my DMs and be like, TJ, the cheating has got to stop. Cheating is ruining our communities. I said it so much, but you have so many bitch-ass niggas. I'm sorry I'm going off script, but there's so many bitch-ass niggas out here. Just bums and no-life jobbers out here who cheat and inject and do all these different things simply to win a Roblox wrestling match. Like, how desperate, how depressed do you have to be of a person to go out of your way to download a file, proceed to use the file in a match to cheat, and then you get upset at the Fed owner or the alliance that bans you or kicks you or fires you because they caught you cheating? Like, make it make sense. It's not our fault that you're ass at the game. It's a fucking game. This community was built on entertainment and having fun. Yet you have so many people out here that have turned this into a competitive cesspool of just, I have to be the top guy. I have to be relevant. I have to be who's everyone's talking about. I have to be in the news or whatever the case may be. It is not that serious. I'm sorry. I had to go off script there. It is not that serious, y'all. This is real wrestling, okay? This is a game. A game. You don't need to take it as if you're being paid for this shit. We're supposed to do this for fun. When Raw Wrestling started, it wasn't as competitive back then because it was literally made for fun. When APRW was around, it was for fun, engagement, entertainment. Stop it, please, because you are ruining the community by cheating, and you are ruining these amazing feds and these amazing alliances by fucking cheating. Stop. Get a job. Get a girlfriend. Do something. Anyways, folks, the OWA is, like I said, a Fed that was revamped from VRW, which was formerly owned by Hazard. And this Fed has so much potential. And I'm not saying that just to glaze Miggy or just to glaze the Fed in general. I'm saying that because Miggy sees Raw Wrestling differently from how a lot of us sees Raw Wrestling. Because like I said in previous videos, he sees Raw Wrestling as if he doesn't need to sign a top guy. He doesn't need a Sam Rollins or Chris Apoff or a Justice League or a Rudy Balor or all the fucking names out there. He doesn't need a Noah Rampage or whatever the case may be. He doesn't need all the big guys, all the relevant guys. He simply just needs rising stars. People who are trying to get their name out there, people who are trying to develop themselves, people who are trying to leave a legacy for themselves, people who have not yet been seen, prospects out there who just simply want a Fed to take them in and simply want a Fed to develop with them, and a Fed that can actually, um, be there for them and support them and put them in amazing storylines that really have the fans engaged. And another thing, another rant that I'm about to go on. Please, for the love of God, Fed owners out there, stop fucking booking the same matches over and over and over and over again. I do not want to come to your Fed and see the same exact thing as I seen as last week. When you're booking these matches, have good storytelling. I should not want to go to Pornhub or go to YouTube or TikTok to put my energy and my attention to somewhere else. I want to actually feel like I'm a part of this. I want to actually feel engaged. Why the fuck are you booking the same thing over and over again? Where's the storytelling? Where's the imagination? Where's the creativity? Where's the oh my God, this is something I can actually put my attention to. This is something I'm engaged in. If you're a Fed owner, think like a fan. You don't want to just go to a Fed and you have no idea what's going on. There's no chat activity. It's just dead and people just waiting for the match. That's boring. And then you're complaining that you don't have members, or complaining why people are leaving your Fed and talking down on your Fed. Your Fed is shit. You produce shit. What do you just when you eat shit? What do you expect to come out of you? Shit. So stop producing shit, and maybe your attendance won't be shit. Thank you. Anyways, OWA's goal is to, like I said, build rising stars. And they are currently looking for rising stars to actually sign. In fact, they have already made some huge signings I'm going to put on screen for you guys. Starting off with AJF. It looks incredible. Fallen Morton, another prominent superstar. Ariel Morton, and Joba Femi. Now, all of these superstars are unique in their own right. They all have accolades and accomplishments they have accomplished, and I'm messing up. They all have had things that they have done in their career that is different from each other. Their gimmicks are unique. They're different. You have dominant gimmicks, you have passive gimmicks, you have fan favorite gimmicks, you have heel gimmicks. It's different. It's unique. And these are names that are not typically talked about and heard about everywhere. And that's what makes the OWA so good. It doesn't aim to sign for the biggest. It aims to make the smallest bigger. That's a quote right there. And so when Miggy announced this, the tweet that I originally showed you guys, when he announced this, there was some criticism that Miggy does lack the experience. He does like the Fed experience and the Fed owning experience, and he doesn't have what it takes to be a Fed owner. I don't think so. I believe Miggy does have the necessary experience to be a Fed owner. Plus, look at these other fucking Feds out there. They fucking suck. I mean, compare it to Miggy's skills, and I'm not trying to glaze or anything, but compare it to Miggy's skills, he's far much more better than them. There's so many Feds out there that I have been to. They fucking suck. They're horrible. Their production's horrible. Attendance is horrible. Show quality is horrible. And so anyway, for the people who have been criticizing and hating on Miggy because of whatever reason, saying that he doesn't have enough experience, he actually, a couple weeks ago, was the co-chairman of WSW, which is another Fed in the community that's making its way to the top. Of course, it is now or still owned by Kenzo. Shout out to you, Kenzo, and all the amazing things that you are doing with WSW. I do wish you the best. But at the time that Miggy or Magul was co-chairman of this Fed, we've seen record-breaking attendance. We've seen server activity, higher server activity. We've seen more people joining the server. We've seen so much going on, so many improvements that was being made to WSW under the co-leadership of Miggy. And that's just proof in the pudding that he's no one to underestimate. Homeboy, you better be ready, because when Miggy's about to enter the competition as a Fed owner, and there might be days where he will be humbled, but there's other days he's about to humble some niggas. and put y'all bitch ass niggas in y'all place for talking shit on his neck. Anyway, and one of the accomplishments that he made as WSW do was, of course, joining RWU, which is another incredible alliance that's making its way to being the top alliance. So shout out to RWU and all the people who own it. And yeah. And so another thing that I do want to talk about, another thing that has been happening. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick. But another thing that a lot of people have been saying when Miggy posted this was it could potentially be a copy or a duplicate of the OWA that was made in the past by Dr. A's. I want to be very clear about something. This is not that Fed. This is not a copy of that Fed. It's not a duplicate of that Fed. There's no similarities except for the initials of the Fed's name. Shout out to Dr. A's and everything he did with, I hope I said your name right, by the way, but everything you did with OWA. But this OWA is different, and it's to live up to the current modern day Pro Wrestling. Anyways, folks, yeah, dude, that's OWA for you. Showtimes have not yet been made to public, but you can expect some amazing things from OWA. They are by far about to go to number one. I do believe that Miggy has the experience, has the knowledge, the creativity, the imagination that he needs to make this Fed unique and to make this Fed different. And that's one of the biggest things that you need. There's hundreds of Feds. Clayton's Fed, Roleplay's Fed, animations that are out there. A lot of them suck, a lot of them are really good, and a few of them are the best. And so that's one of the biggest things you need to stand out, is to have that creativity. I should not go to your Fed and wait hours just for a match or wait hours for a segment to be over. You should not be taking 4 to 5 hours to finish your Fed. That is insane. That's like what? That's like 15% of a day. Like, nigga, I'm not about to give 15% of my day. You think you're important enough for me to wait 4 to 5 hours just for me to get booked? That's why for the Feds that I go to, I like my matches to be the first match on the card, because I don't want to take that long. I want my match done and quick. That's it. That's how I like my women. When I go in, that's not appropriate. Ladies and gentlemen, OWA is by far going to be the next big thing. And we want you to be a part of it. We want you to join. We want you to come. And we just want you to really check it out. You don't have to stay, but check it out. I promise you, you're not going to want to miss the amazing things that OWA is about to do. There's some incredible storylines and incredible matches and storytelling that Miggy is about to put on for you guys, and he wanted to keep you guys engaged. So make sure you check OWA out, and as always, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and your boy TJ Shoemaker will see you guys on the next one. But peace out for now.